This is a solution to the construction estimate expansion problem that was proposed at the end of the last video on this playlist. So the goal is to expand the construction estimate Java program to include the cost of a backyard fence, the cost of bathrooms, and the cost of a front yard fence. So I'm going to go ahead and take this construction estimate Java class and copy it, and then paste it, and rename it construction estimate expansion, and then double click to get rid of that left pane. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is look at the backyard fence and the front yard fence. So I know that both fences will cover 3 sides of the front yard. So I'm going to go ahead and do a fence length method. Public static double fence calculate fence length, double length, double width. And for this, I've decided that the length of the fence is going to be 1 length plus 2 widths. So I'm going to return length plus 2 times width. And because of the order of operations, this 2 times width will happen first, but I can put it in parentheses just to make it super obvious what's happening. So that'll take care of the fence covering 3 sides for both of them. Okay, so now I'm going to come down here. I know that the fences are both the same size. So that means each is half the size of the house, right? So since the length of the house stayed the same whenever I was calculating, length of the house is the same as the length of the plot of land, I'm going to go ahead and say that the width of the fences is half the width of the house. So it will end up looking like a skinny backyard, a little bit fatter house, and then a skinny front yard. So I'm going to say that the double width of fence is the width of the house divided by 2. Okay, so now that I have that, I can write the method for calculating the cost of a backyard. So I'm going to do public static double calculate fence estimate fence cost, and it's going to take in double length, double width. So this is going to have double fence length. It's going to be calculate fence length, length, width. And then it's $12.50 per foot. And this fence length is in feet, so I'm going to return fence length times $12.50. And then I would be done. I could also change this parameter to be double fence length. And that might be a little bit more straightforward for whoever's looking at this later. And now I can say calculate backyard fence, and then I want to estimate the front yard fence length, or front yard fence cost, and that is going to be based on the fence length. So fence length times 6.25 plus the $50 for the gate. And I'm going to just go ahead and assume that there is fence where the gate is as well, just because that makes the calculations a little bit easier, and I don't have to worry about how big the gate is. Again, because of the order of operations, this multiplication is going to happen first. But I'm going to go ahead and put it in parentheses just because. Let me move this over so it's a little bit easier to see all the code. Okay. So now I have the backyard and the front yard fence taken care of, and now I want to worry about the bathrooms. So I'm going to do public static double estimate bathroom cost, and it's going to take in double length, double width, and just like the other estimate methods for the floor and the roof, it's going to have the double area of the house, which is going to be calculate area, length, then width. So what it's going to have is I'm going to return, actually let me see, int number of bathrooms is 1 plus int for area divided by 1,000 and see those parentheses match, we should be good there. And now I'm going to return the number of bathrooms times the cost per bathroom, which is $800. And this is what it is because the number of bathrooms is 1 bathroom per house plus 1 extra bathroom per 1,000 square feet. Okay, so now I have all the estimate methods there. So the first thing I want to do is get the fence length. So I'm going to say double fence length is equal to calculate fence length, length of house, width of fence. And now I'm going to say double cost of backyard fence is estimate backyard fence cost for fence length, and double cost of front yard fence is estimate front yard fence cost from the fence length, and double cost of bathrooms is equal to estimate bathroom cost from length of house, width of house. Nope, not fence, house. Okay, so now for the cost of the whole house, we want to include the cost of the backyard fence, the cost of the front yard fence, and the cost of the bathrooms. So we have all that together. And I also want to do print statements for these different itemized parts. So I'm going to do backyard fence estimate, $, cost of backyard, front yard fence estimate, $, plus cost of front yard fence. And then bathroom estimate, cost of bathrooms, And now if I do run, choose backyard estimate expansion, then I see the estimate for the backyard, front yard, and bathroom. And you'll notice that the bathroom is always going to be this nice multiple of 800, since the number of bathrooms has to be an integer. And that's it. This solution code is going to be in the description, just like it always is for the other videos, and I hope this was helpful.